Ahoy there, Buccaneers, and welcome back to Let's Play Return to Monkey Island. This be your host, Sensei Starman, and we're in a bit of a right mess. Yeah, last time you'll recall, we finally did make our way onto LeChuck's ship, but the bad news is we are now stuck in the hold and have absolutely nothing we can do but keep swabbing everything. Thankfully, our salvation is at hand, and it did take me a while to puzzle this one out. Puzzle that one out, see what I did there. But, nice thing about the LucasArts games is that it is virtually impossible, without some work, to get yourself in a place without the tools you'll need. And you might note that we do have screws on the porthole back here, and I kind of cheated the solution a bit, but...
Well, I can't see much through this thing.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with the porthole. Repeated cleaning does not make it any clearer, so we can't look outside of it. But,
yep,
there are screws, and you might think, well, I'll use my knife to act as a makeshift screwdriver in the traditional techie way. But, unfortunately...
Boy, these are really wedged in there.
And since there's no WD-40 back in pirate times, even the anachronistic party times of the Monkey Island universe, we need something else to lubricate those screws. I like saying lubricate, it's a fun word. And we've got this big pile of grease there that we can't get rid of. And here's where paying attention to detail comes in. Because you'll note every time you clean up the grease, your mop is left greasy until the next time you use it. So we can start swabbing the screws.
Just put a little dab on there.
Get those.
I don't want to spoil my view.
Get those good and greased up. Oh, and just for the fun of it.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
Thought maybe he'd say something new after I greased Murray up. But anyway, with that done, it now gives us the option to remove a screw. I said it gives us the option to remove a screw.
Pirate times. I got this from the portal.
Annoyingly, we do have to select the knife every time we want to do this.
I got these from the porthole.
There we go. And boom, we can look out the porthole.
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather.
But we can't quite go out it yet, because, check this out.
It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
Well, not like we don't have more grease.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. Better.
Now, you might think that'd be enough, but no.
The grease helps. A little. This is now a slightly greasy porthole.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. Almost. That is a fairly greasy porthole.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Yep, 3 is the magic number, and the number of the greasings shall be 3.
That is one revoltingly greasy porthole. It's working.
And yes, we are now free of the hold. Unfortunately, there's not much else we can do out here.
I can't see anything. This one doesn't open.
Because there are 2 other portholes on this ledge.
I can't see anything. This one doesn't open.
Yeah, can't do anything with the cannons.
It looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Are those skeletal fish jumping out of the water? Well, why would the fish be undead? And you'll note we now have a timer counting down from 8 minutes instead of 10. Those of you who played the original Monkey Island games, or watched me play through them, might recall that Guybrush Threepwood has famously boasted about his ability to hold his breath underwater for 10 minutes, although in this game he admitted, well, it's 8. Now, interestingly enough, the only way you could die in the original Monkey Island game was getting trapped underwater for 10 minutes. I'm not sure if it will let you do that, but I'm not going to sit here and make you all find out. So, end of this video, I will come back here, we'll start the countdown, and we will come back and start the next video with finding out if you can die in this game by being underwater for too long. Because right now, we can't really do anything except for size up the rudder and climb back to the surface.
That's a big rudder.
I like big rudders, I cannot lie. So I'll do a quick save, just in case I can't come back to this point. And we will shuffle along to the one point we can get to, climbing the railing.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Blah, blah. And so, having slaughtered them to a man, I claimed my prize. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties, the one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island.
Hey.
The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
Yeah, nice little bit of continuity here for those who have not played the original games.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
Except for all the times we didn't do that in the 4th game, but never mind.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone, and some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
Do you ever go to Swabby conventions?
Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Alright.
Well, why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion, and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map.
Alright, so we're now at liberty to wander the deck. Looks like we've got just the crew and Apple Bob, who, Apple is a new addition to his name, I think. But, based on the voice, and that definitely sounds like Rob Paulson doing the voice again. That is, Bob, who was LeChuck's right hand in the first Monkey Island game, right up until we vaporized him with root beer, or did not vaporize him with root beer. And we get the option to borrow his skull, and his skull was always falling off, so let's see.
Nice looking skull you got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax, I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else. Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull, like he told you to. You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
Well, the only skull I know around here is Murray, but how the heck am I supposed to flatten him? Even if I could agree him to be part of a potion of tremendous evil.
Looks like it's empty.
Okay, I can use the cannon. Probably find a use for that eventually. Flambe the Lookout.
Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this skull.
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Like, say, a skull flag, which is where we got a pressed skull in the first game.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining. You'll live longer if you remember that, new guy.
Do we have a union?
You sure don't, Swabby.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agent. I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents.
There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
The crow's nest is up there.
Let's see, there's into the ship. I don't think I want to head that way. Do not pet the ship's cat.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles.
Read the sign.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Toasty. Toasty.
I shouldn't ring this right now.
Well, it's not a good time to attract attention.
Oh, what
Pardon
the heck?
me, fearsome leader.
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it! Before I decide to use yours instead.
Alright. Attempt to hit Scruffles. Alright, so there's nothing of use. Keep any and all limbs away from bars.
Devil crabs like limbs, apparently.
Well, I only have one idea of what to do, and it's probably wrong, but what the heck. Let's go for it.
It's the ship's hold. Home sweet home? on. Tell me what Madison is...
You diminish...
Well, pick up Murray.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No. Hey.
Alright, so now I have Murray.
How's it going in there, Murray?
You will pay for this indignity, you worthless skull napper.
That is...
Funny, I don't see the first mate anywhere. He must be watching the opening to see if I'm done cleaning yet. Oh, wait, yep, there he is.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work. These open plan offices are all the rage now. Oh, I barely touched it. It just fell apart. I was barely even here. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave. It just fell apart. I was barely even here.
Yeah, probably do not want to call attention to the fact that I'm up here.
Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil. Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made. If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far. Toasty.
Don't get the option of the blue flame, though.
Toasty. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get.
I can't grab whatever that is on the table. Well, I do not see a map anywhere in here, and there's nothing I can highlight. He's probably still carrying it on himself. Well, and yet, I don't get the option to put Murray in the cannon, which is what I thought this was going to be.
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Only if it's a flat one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's the worst that can happen?
Hey, that skull isn't flat.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull. I have a skull for the potion.
Great!
I have a skull for the potion.
I'm happy for you.
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said a flattened skull, you useless bilge rat!
Maybe I can press him in the book. Maybe not. Scruffles will flatten the skull. Thought I got a different option there for a moment.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents.
Well, on the odd chance there's something useful this way.
Wonder what's for dinner.
Hey. Brave the ship's galley.
Ah! You're out and about.
Well,
That is one revoltingly greasy portal.
okay, so I can't press Murray against the rudder.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping. Looks like it's empty. Looks like it's empty.
Well, I want to put him in there, but the game's saying nothing doing.
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
Well, I know I'm probably overlooking something really obvious here, and I do apologize for that. This is why I usually try and figure these things out before I start filming. But I did want to give you all a feeling for how very frustrating these old-school adventure games could be, and boy am I feeling that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and, as promised, make my way back down to the lower deck.
Looks like it's empty.
Start the countdown. And next time, we will begin with the question of, can you actually drown in this game? And then I will show you how we actually solve this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.